Hello guys, I'm here with another heart tapestry for Valentine's Day tutorial. We're gonna get started, and for our chains we're gonna chain 15. So the type of stitch that we're going to be using for this tapestry is the Tunisian Simple Stitch, which just is a simple stitch as the name suggests. So we're going to keep a stitch, or we're going to keep all of our stitches in our hook. So this stitch counts as one, and we're going to be working onto the back of this chain, and we can see that there's little bumps onto the back. We're going to skip that first bump that you see here, and we're gonna go straight into the next one. So we insert our hook, we yarn over, and we pull, and we keep the stitch onto our hook. And yet again, insert our hook, we yarn over, and we keep the stitches on our hook. And we do this all the way down our row. And now that we have all of our 15 stitches on our hook, we're going to chain one onto that last stitch. So we chain one for our return pass. So this is going to complete our row. And we're going to yarn over, and we pull through 2 stitches. And again, we yarn over and we pull through 2 stitches. We're going to do this all the way down our row. And as always, I have the Pinterest pin that I'm following for this pattern down in the description below if you want to follow it like I'm doing. So now for our second row, it calls for a color change. So as always, our first stitch is this one that we have it here on our hook, and our pattern calls for the first stitch for it to be red and the rest of the row to be white. So we're going to be working onto those front loops of our previous row, and instead of yarning over with the red, we're going to yarn over with the white, and we're going to keep doing that all the way down our row. Actually, not all the way down, but second to last stitch, we're going to be changing our colors again. So we just keep doing this, and as you can see, we're just pulling onto that first loop of our previous row. So now that we're here at the end, we're going to drop our white and we're going to pick up our red. There is this little gap that forms on the last stitch, and we want to make sure that we catch those 2 stitches. And there we go. So for our return pass, we're always going to chain 1 onto that last stitch, but now we have 2 different colors. So we always use that second color stitch to do our return pass, or to yarn over and pull through 2. So we're going to drop our red, pick up our white, and we're going to go through 2 stitches, and again, all the way down our row. Sorry if it was a little bit blurry. And again, once we reach that second color stitch, we always use that second color. So we drop it, drop our white, we pick up our red, and we continue. So again, for our next row, it calls for the first stitch to be red, the second one to be white, but then the next one to be red. So we're just gonna keep going back and forth with those colors, always following our pattern to see which colors we are going to need. So this is the basic for the Tunisian Simple Stitch. Like I've been telling you before, I'm just following a pattern. Now that you know the basics, you can follow any pattern. You can go down in the description and click on the link and follow the pattern that I'm following. Make it into a patch. Create even more squares and create a sweater or a blouse, whichever it is that you want to create for this upcoming Valentine's Day.